Assalamu alaikum and welcome to today's Islamic movement therapy. Come to lie on your back, close your eyes and take a deep breath in and exhale. You can start to place your hands over your heart perhaps, and in your mind's eye start to think about the warm golden light that's surrounding you, representing Allah's mercy. Now take a deep breath in and quietly repeat to yourself, Ya Rahman. Exhale, Ya Salam. Inhale, Ya Rahman. Exhale, Ya Salam. And start to see yourself releasing all of the tension in your body. Your goal for the next 15 minutes is to move with gratitude and trust in Allah. And if at any stage during this practice you feel like you're losing touch with that, a dua from Surah Taha, verse 25 comes to mind. Allah, expand my chest and ease my affairs. On your next inhale, start to bring both of your legs in line with your hips and reach your arms up alongside your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale as you feel the blood just draining from the extremities in your body in this dead bug pose. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes around if you like. You're going to take your hands to the inner arches of your feet and open up into a happy baby. If you like, you can massage your back, your spine into the mat beneath you. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. So you're going to bring your knees to touch. Your feet are on either side of your hips. Bring your arms to a T and then gently let your knees fall over to the right. Coming into a supine twist, you can look over to the opposite shoulder. 1 more in breath and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring your knees back to center and then let them fall over to the other side and come and look over to the right hand side. 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. 1 more in and exhale. And bring your knees back to center. You can draw your knees into your chest and then do a rock and roll or 2 until you come up into a seat. Inhale, arms rise alongside your shoulders. As you exhale, left hand onto your right knee, your right hand behind you, and simply gazing over your right shoulder. And then you can create some more space in your ribs. Inhale, exhale for 1 more twist. Coming back to center, inhale, arms rise. Exhale, right hand over your left knee, left arm behind you. Inhale and exhale. 1 more in and exhale. You're going to come up and over now into a tabletop. Your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. Tuck your toes if you like. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale for cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. You can shake it out if you need to. And then when you're ready, come up into a downward facing dog, setting your hips nice and high. Start to gesture your chest towards your thighs. You want to aim to ground your heels down to the mat. They may not go there today, but that's where the goal is. Inhale. And exhale. And 1 more breath. And then start to look to the front of your space. Lift up 1 foot at a time until you find yourself in a standing forward fold, taking your arms to opposite elbows. Big deep inhale for sunflower. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. One more in. One more out. Go over to the other side. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can relax everything. Come into a forward fold now. Inhale, halfway lift, and your fingertips up your shins. Draw your shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Tabletop that back. Exhale to fold. Heel toe your feet together now. Inhale, chair pose. You're going to bend into your knees. Look at your big toes just peeking out underneath your knees. And then see if you can come up onto your tippy toes. Your arms are alongside your ears if you can. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. And step back your right foot now. Coming into a high crescent lunge, arms alongside your ears. Inhale. Find that stability. Exhale for a twist in towards the left leg. Opening up as wide as you can. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, place your hands down. Back foot meets the front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. I'm going to step your left foot back. Inhale, arms rise. High crescent lunge. Exhale, twisting towards your right leg. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, place your hands down. Back foot meets the front. Standing forward fold. Inhale for that halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms lift all the way up. Gaze to your hands. Then exhale as you back bend. Cactus your arms. Inhale to rise nice and tall. Exhale to fold. Place your hands on the mat. Step both your feet back. Inhale and then exhale for a chaturanga. You're lowering your arms to 90 degrees. Inhale all the way up, upwards facing dog, and then exhale as you gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale over your left shoulder. Inhale, coming back to center. As you exhale, push your hips back, coming into a child's pose. Open your legs nice and wide. Melt your forehead down into the mat. Your arms are alongside your ears. Inhale. And exhale. Take your right hand now and place it above or around the kidney belt of your back and see if you can interlace on the opposite thigh. And then go over to the other side, left arm now around the back of your back and trying to touch your right inner thigh. Coming back to center. As you exhale now, place your chest down on the mat. Your chin is touching the mat and your sit bones are nice and high, coming into a puppy's pose, really getting a stretch into those shoulders. And then all the way onto your tummy, arms swim all the way back, zip your feet together. Inhale, lifting up into a locust. Your chest and your shins come off the mat. And then exhale as you place your right cheek down to the mat. One breath, coming back to center. Inhale, locust. Gaze is forward and down. Shins are off the mat. Exhale, left cheek down to the mat. One more breath. And exhale. So you're going to come to that same position now. This time drawing your heels to your bum. Take hold of your feet with your elbows facing outwards. Coming up into a bow. You're going to kick your feet into your hands and lift your thighs and your chest off the mat. And then exhale when you've had enough. You can bring your arms to your forehead. Let your toes touch your heels. Fall out for crocodile pose. As you inhale here, feel your belly pressing into the mat beneath you. Then exhale, feel your navel drawing towards your spine. Next, inhale, hands come underneath your armpits, coming up into a high plank on your inhale. Exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg extends up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, and then start to press your right hand into your inner thigh, opening things up. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale as you reach back to grab hold of your left foot. So you're coming into that lizard twisting position, opening up the pec and getting a stretch into the glute. Exhale, release. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg extends up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot steps to the outside of your left hand. And then same thing, you can press into that thigh or reach all the way back to get a stretch into the glutes while opening up the shoulder. Coming back to center. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog, and then coming all the way onto your shins now. We're going to go into camel. So you're going to come onto your shins, your sit bones are off the mat. Inhale. Then exhale, start to lean all the way back. Activate your quads. So you can choose, you can do 2 half camels as you start to prep your body, reaching back into the heels and then reaching all the way over, activating that lower back and activating the quads. If you feel like your body is ready, you can go straight into camel, taking hold of your heels as you lean back, activating your quads. And then when you're ready, press your hips forward, let your chin come up to the sky. Camel pose. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And exhale, activate your quads, holding onto your hips if you want as you come all the way up. And then all the way down, exhale, child's pose. You can make your way over to your right with your arms, placing your left hand over your right, getting a stretch into the left side body. Coming back to center. And we go over to the left hand side, right hand over your left hand now, getting into the right side body. Coming all the way back to center. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And exhale, making your way to your tabletop for a few more rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, dip your belly, tilt your tailbone. That's cow. Exhale, dome your spine for cat. Inhale. And exhale, moving with your breath. Inhale, right hand extends all the way up, gaze to your hand and a few rotations into the wrist, and then exhale, thread the needle, right hand under your left armpit, place your right cheek down to the mat and walk that left hand forward. Inhale, lifting all the way up, gaze to your hand, come back to tabletop and then switch it over to the left hand side, threading the needle on the opposite side. And walking your hand back under your armpit, inhale, left hand lifts. Exhale, back to your tabletop. And then when you're ready, come into a seat, placing your feet in front of you, getting into the abs now. Inhale into boat pose. You can extend your arms into a V, and then slowly exhale, releasing all the way down onto the mat. We're going to come into fish pose. So come onto your elbows, zip your feet together. Inhale, and then exhale as you bend backwards, placing the crown of your head onto the mat. Walk your elbows forward if you need to get more connection to the mat. And then when you've had enough, you can tuck your chin and melt all the way down into the mat. I'm going to take a moment to breathe here. Remember why you started. Coming into a figure 4 stretch now with your right leg over your left thigh. Draw your left knee into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, relax your head all the way down to the mat. Just your legs are working. Switching over to the other side now, figure 4 stretch. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. And exhale. You can slowly release your feet all the way down. Setting up for a few minutes of mindfulness. You're going to close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Feel your belly balloon and expand out. Exhale, sigh it out through your mouth. Let go of your practice. Let go of any residual tension or energy that just no longer serves you. As you continue to lay here, just reclining in the blessing of your body, your heartbeat, your breath, I invite you to make use of the following dua. O Allah, I ask you for well being in this life and in the hereafter. Allahumma inni as'aluka al-afiyah fi dunya wa al-akhirah. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.